What's up guys, my name is Joe, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Keep in mind I didn't play the beta whatsoever, and I've been playing exclusively Domination for the past couple days, and I'm level 34 right now, so I feel like I've had enough experience playing the game to give a pretty informed first impressions on what I think of Black Ops Cold War.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
The first thing that stuck out to me was the sniping in this game. To be fair, my first experience sniping in this game was using the default sniper class, which is not a good gauge of what sniping is like in this game. That class is absolute trash, to be honest, at least when it comes to quick scoping. But when I unlocked the Pellington, I started using that, and the ADS time is super slow, at least compared to the fully maxed out aim down sight Kar 98 that I'm used to using in Modern Warfare. So, to be fair, maybe it'll get better once I max out the aim down sight speed, but right now, off the bat, at least with the Pellington, the aim down sight speed is super slow, but after a while I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's not as bad as I initially thought. It's still not as good as Modern Warfare, but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. In Modern Warfare, if you run into someone simultaneously, you see each other at the same time, if you had a sniper, you had a good chance of winning that gunfight. In Cold War, you have no chance of winning that gunfight unless they miss their shots. Number two, this game seems more fair than any Call of Duty that I can remember. And what I mean by that is I don't have as many of those BS moments where I'm like, how did he kill me?
So that was a fucking lie. What the fuck, man? Fucking Christ. How the fuck, man? Are you fucking kidding me?
Or how did I not get that kill? Like, it all seems pretty fair. You know, like I said, I haven't had many of those moments. I've had a few, but I think that's due to the fact that aim seems to play a much bigger factor in this game than it did in previous Call of Duties. Like, shots to the chest and shots to the head seem to have a much bigger impact. For example, if you get into a gunfight with someone, same gun, everything's the same, start shooting at the same time, but you're shooting them in the thigh and they're shooting you in the chest, they're going to win that gunfight. Even if you get the first shot or even the first two shots, they're going to win that gunfight. Number three, and I think this is kind of a good thing, aim assist doesn't seem as strong in this game compared to Modern Warfare. I could just be imagining that, but I feel like this is especially evident when you're sniping. Your scope doesn't drag with the enemy. If you're on them and they move a little bit, your scope isn't going to drag and keep on them. Like, if anything, the aim assist is very slight, and I kind of like that. Next up, we have the maps, and I gotta say, all in all, I don't hate any of these maps. There's maybe one that I wouldn't really be upset that if it, disappeared, but other than that, I kind of enjoy all of these maps in their own way. Alright, before we get into the map rankings, I just want to say this is based solely on my experience as a Domination player. So, with that in mind, starting from least favorite to favorite, 8th place we have Miami. Now, this map, it looks beautiful, but there's just too much going on. It's too dark, it just seems a little cluttered. And one thing that I noticed today when I was playing, there's a head glitch on the hotel, on the second story, on the balcony, and you can't shoot through the balcony. So you only have about that much room, you have to be locked on, headshot only pretty much. And I think that needs to be fixed. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's a bug, but the fact that you can't shoot through that head glitch it pretty much almost breaks the map for me. Because in Domination, that is a huge power position for defending B. Coming in at number 7, we have Moscow. This map is, don't hate it, don't love it, just kind of bland. Really doesn't do anything for me. It's just it's a map, gets the job done, and it's okay. But the biggest downfall of this map is if you're playing against a decent team and they get B, you're done. You might as well just pack up and go home. Because it's almost impossible to get B back if you're playing against a decent team. 6th place is a map that I really wanted to love, and I really enjoyed it the first couple times I played it, because the sniping is just so much fun. But that map is Satellite, and it's low in my rankings for the same reason that Moscow is low in my rankings. B is almost impossible to get back in domination if you're playing against a decent team. But other than that, I mean, it's a fun map, and B is always just a cluster of of action. But again, the downfall is it's almost impossible to get B back from the enemy if you're playing a decent team. And also, that Satellite is the one and only time that I've rage quit in this game so far. We were playing against a decent team. I feel like it must have been a party of people because of the way that they were holding down B. But they held it down the entire first half. Second half runs around, we fight for it for like a minute, they get it, and then it was over. So that was the one and only time that I've rage quit so far playing this game. Fifth place is Garrison, which, again, I don't really have much to say about it. It's a decent map. It's your classic Call of Duty 3-lane map. Go up the middle, go up the left, go up the right. Got 3 lanes, and it's not terrible, it's not great, it's a good map. I don't really have much to say about it. Fourth place, we have Cartel. Now, I think this is an awesome domination map. B is not, it's not one of those cases where if you get B, then it's easy to hold down. No, it's hard to keep B on this map, and I really like that. And it's balanced, it's fun, and yeah, overall it's a good map. All right, we're getting into the top 3 now. At number 3, we have Armada, which is an awesome map. I love this map. At first, it seems like a typical 3-lane Call of Duty map, but I love the multi-tiered layout of it, and the multiple tiers make it more of a 6-lane map compared to a 3-lane map. And B flag and domination is just a absolute cluster. I think it's the most action-packed B flag in Black Ops Cold War. It's in a tiny area. You're gonna constantly get blown up by grenades, and it is a fight to keep it, it's a fight to get it, and it's a fight to defend it. Overall, solidly number 3 on my list. All right, number 2 and number 1 was kind of a tie. It was kind of a tough choice, but after some thinking, I decided to put Checkmate as number 2 on my list. I absolutely love this map. I love the B flag being in the plane in the middle of the map. It's always just a battle throughout the match, not just at the beginning of each half to get the flag, but throughout the match it's just a battle inside the plane pretty much, at least in my experience. And I love the fact that it's not choked off with just 2 entrances. They could have just done get in through the back and in through the front, but instead there's 4 entrances. You can get in from either wing, you can get in from the back, you can get in from the front, and I love that. It makes it that much better. And taking the number 1 spot is possibly my favorite Call of Duty map ever. I know that's saying a lot, and this game has been out for 2 days, not even 2 days, but that map is Crossroads, and I think this is the perfect Call of Duty map, and I'll tell you why. It's not too big, not too small, it's like the perfect size, and there's opportunities to spawn trap the enemy, but there's also an equal opportunity for the enemy to get out of that spawn trap. It's not too bad of a spawn trap. B flag is like the perfect amount of difficult to keep, like it's not, once you get the flag, that's it. Enemy has no chance of getting B back from you if you're at least decent. No, it's like back and forth, it's not easy to get back, it's not too hard to get back. All in all, I think it is just a perfect map. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. All in all, I absolutely love Black Ops Cold War. Graphics are great, but that's to be expected with a next-gen game. The gunplay is awesome. I think I like it even more than I do Modern Warfare's gunplay. It seems just fair and balanced, and if you have good aim, it seems to benefit you. It's not, aim plays a big factor, I feel like, in this game. The matchmaking seems really fair and balanced. It's not like Modern Warfare's matchmaking where, the skill-based matchmaking will throw you in with seemingly pros if you go on like a 1, 2, 3 game streak of doing good, and then the matchmaking's like, no, we're just gonna end your whole career and have fun playing against pros. No, it just seems fair consistently. One thing that I would change about this game is the ADS speed for the snipers. Now, I don't know if that's by design and they want you to earn the privilege of being able to quickscope by, unlocking all the ADS attachments to max out your ADS speed. But yeah, it's a little too slow, but maybe that's by design, and we'll see over the next couple days once I get max level on the Pellington if maxing out the ADS speed makes it comparable to the Kar 98 from Modern Warfare. But as it stands now, I feel like the ADS speed for snipers is a little too slow, but again, maybe that's by design. Overall, this may be my favorite Call of Duty of all time, or at least my favorite Call of Duty in recent memory. You know, like I had that feeling when Modern Warfare came out, like it really, you know, it touched my heart. It was just like, it seemed like an authentic Call of Duty game, you know, just reminds me of the old games. But I feel that way about Cold War, and even more so. I don't know what it is, just overall I'm having an absolute blast playing it, you know? And if you're on the fence about buying this game, I would say do it. I think it's worth it. I'm having an absolute blast playing it. I'm going to be posting a Cold War top plays video in the next couple of days, so if you would like a chance to be featured in that video, check out the clip submission form down in the description. I'm also going to be posting some tip videos and some loadout videos, so make sure you stay tuned for those. As always, if you enjoyed, please drop a like and consider subscribing. Really helps the channel. My name is Joe, and I'll see you in the next one.